Hello, Scorpio. This is Michelle from Divine Intuition, and welcome to your monthly Taroscope reading of September 2019. For this reading, I'm going to be pulling a few cards for this month, for the rest of the month of September for you guys. So let's see what's in store for you for September. Whoa, this one just came out. So we have the Devil. So the Devil speaks of temptations and desires, okay? So we may be obsessed over a certain situation and maybe going through our minds quite frequently. The Devil does speak of obsession and addictions, okay? So you may be falling into a pattern that may not be that healthy for you, Scorpio. And this sort of pattern needs to slowly kind of dissolve, right? And it may be coming to the surface. You may be feeling more with this energy than usual, okay? Could be jealousy as well. Could be just shadow work. I feel shadow work, like confronting certain dark parts of ourselves, right? That we have to confront. And sometimes when we don't confront these dark patterns, they tend to create sort of addictive behaviors, and so we may follow into a pattern of addictive behavior in whatever sort of way. It could be substance, could be other sort of addictive behavior patterns that we have to slowly kind of decrease because it's not that great for us. But sometimes when we have an addiction, it's because we keep suppressing something that we don't want to confront. And so with the Devil, it's really suggesting that you need to confront certain things inside of you that you need to release, okay? Certain things that have maybe created this energy for you in the first place. So it's time to release this energy. It's time to confront certain shadow parts of ourselves. So you will be confronting certain shadow parts of yourself in the month of September, in the beginning month of September. You will be dealing with these parts of yourself and really analyze and reflect, why did these patterns come in the first place? How did these situations come to be? Or why did you start to develop these behaviors? Was it abusement? Did you suffer abusement in the beginning, in the past, okay? Were you not validated? Were you not respected, okay? And these patterns tend to create harm within ourselves and kind of shift our own personalities and behaviors. So try to really reflect on past situations that could have caused these negative patterns or addictions perhaps for you. If it was at home with family members, okay? Maybe certain things still need to be healed inside of you. And that's why shadow work is very important, because we release those parts of ourselves that have been damaged perhaps, okay? Or certain situations in the work field or with past relationships. If we were in a toxic relationships in the past, all this will be starting to come to the surface for you around the beginning weeks of September. You will be confronting these things, Scorpio. So try to confront these things right now and see why these patterns start to develop inside of you, and try to heal that part of you as well, okay? So that the light can shine back inside of your heart. Okay, so definitely I do see a lot of shadow work, certain dark, not dark, but certain things that need to be resolved within you that need to be released, okay? Certain behaviors, perhaps needing more self-love, right? Perhaps healing certain things in your past that could have created those behaviors, okay, Scorpio? So let's see what else. But we have the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is this kind, compassionate individual, very, very kind-hearted, very, very sweet, very healing. He's a healer. The King of Cups is a healer. So I do feel like there will be healing in your surroundings. Okay, Scorpio? I feel like there will be a King of Cups that will be healing your situation, that will be perhaps giving more of themselves to you, or if it's externally, or if it's you, perhaps Scorpio, maybe you will feel more like the King of Cups. Okay, maybe you will feel more compassionate than usual. Okay, so the King of Cups really is suggesting to heal yourself from whatever situation that has caused these negative patterns for you, Scorpio, because this is suffering. It's an obsession pattern that we constantly overlive all the time, and we want to heal that, right? And you want to heal that. So this is the part of you that wants to heal that, Scorpio. The King of Cups is this individual that heals it. Okay, it could be a counselor, it can be therapy as well. Therapy is very important, so maybe you will be seeing therapy this month. Okay, or just a kind friend that could be there and heal that part of you that needs to be healed. Okay, it could be your spouse, it could be your family member. So whoever it is, allow this individual to help you. Allow the King of Cups to help you, to heal that part of you. They are water, so you're water too. So I feel like this could be you as well, Scorpio. Perhaps you were going through some shadow work, right? But then it looks like you're back to normal, Scorpio. It looks like you're back into your element, and you can offer that love, and you can offer that compassion towards other people, right? Because maybe you are healing this part of you, and these two cards together give me the feeling of healing this side of you that probably you probably lost track of yourself on the way, but it looks like you're going to be back to normal in that sense, back with your authentic self, right? If not, this could be an individual externally who is bringing forth that guidance for you. Okay, all right, so let's see what's in store for you on the third week of September for Scorpio. We have the Ten of Swords, so there is something shocking that may upset you, that may it's probably something that you weren't really expecting. It could be a little bit painful. I think this is a similar pattern. I feel like you're going back and forth, with this energy. I feel like the more you put yourself in this energy, the more disappointments you'll receive. Okay, because the Ten of Swords is about closure, endings, disappointment, and I think this happens because of this energy. I feel like the more you pursue this kind of energy, I feel like the more you will probably hit rock bottom, because the universe is trying to teach you something. It's trying to eliminate that ego of yours, okay, that mind, that obsessive behavior of mind, of the ego that traps us in this energy. And I feel like maybe perhaps with the King of Cups, there will be healing, but for healing to continue to fully take place within you, in your soul, you have to hit rock bottom, in the sense that your ego has to be eliminated. It has to be really hit down to the floor. And this can be quite painful for us, because the ego doesn't like this. The ego wants to continue those negative patterns and addictions or obsessions within us, right? But the only way to learn is if we hit rock bottom, right? There could be a certain amount of healing, and you could be coming back to who you originally are, your authentic self. But there will be a challenge, like going back and forth to something that you need to still resolve. Okay, but remember, when we hit the bottom, there's only the only way up. The only way out of that is going up. I don't know if that makes sense. Basically, if you hit bottom, you can't go further down. You can only go up, right? So, and the up the better, right? So I feel like there will be a point in the third week of September where you feel that you've reached your lowest point, but it's for a purpose. I feel like it's for you to start becoming like the King of Cups, because you're the King of Cups. Truly, in your heart, you are this individual. Okay, But it's really hard to be that because you're stuck in this energy for whatever reason, probably from the past. Okay? And this is the only way out. This is the only way out, Scorpio. Okay? So it's a bit painful, but it's the only way out to break that shell, to break that ego, so that you can become who you're really meant to become. Okay? And as soon as you become that individual, that everything will shift around you. You know, more love will come into your life. More things will just flow easily for you. Okay? So you got to break out of that shell that's been trapping you, I feel, Scorpio. Okay? And you'll be able to truly see the light after. Okay? It's kind of like ayahuasca, shadow work, where we confront our inner demons, right? Inner demons, inner shadows, right? And it can be quite painful. It can be quite painful for sure, Scorpio. But after that's over, you just see the light, and love is just in your heart. It's the most beautiful experience. It's like you don't want that to ever leave. That love, that light into your heart. And that will truly happen, I feel. So this month is intense for you, actually, Scorpio, with whatever you're dealing with. So let's see for the last week of September, what else? What other messages for Scorpio? We have, whoa, I see the Ace of Cups there. Love. I was just talking about love and fulfillment. Like that light shining in your heart is going to be there. Don't know if it'll be in September, but it's coming. Like that cleansing, that healing is coming for you, because that holy grail is gonna flow in your heart, flow out of your heart really soon. But this is not for the end of September. This is like a general foreshadowing of the situation, I think. But in the 4th week of September, we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is an individual who is quite successful what they've done. So you're going to be connected to your earth element at the end of September. You're going to feel like you've accomplished a lot of things. You've been dealing with a lot of hardships in the beginning of September, mid-September, because you're cleansing something inside of you, right? And so after that, I feel like you're going to be more focused towards your career or your job or your artistic skills or your business, because you're going to be showing yourself in a form, like in a sort of successful form. Like, it looks like you have a good status here. Looks like you have everything is abundant. You worked really hard on something, Scorpio, and I think you need to enjoy that. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. And she's definitely enjoying the fruits of her labor. She has that wonderful gown there. She's enjoying all the gold there around. Could be savings that you saved up or material possessions. All the grass there is flourishing, right? You have vines, you have grapes. Everything's so luxurious. It's going to be quite fruitful for you at the end of the month of September. So yeah, you're going to be enjoying what you worked really hard on, Scorpio. So I feel like, yes, there will be some intense things happening, but at the end of the day, at the end of the month, you're going to be proud of what you have accomplished. And I think you're going to show that to the rest of the world. I think you're gonna show people, what you're made of, and you're gonna be proud of your status and what you worked really hard on. Or probably you're just gonna be enjoying the comforts of your own home. You worked really hard to build everything, to build a foundation for yourself. So you're gonna be pretty much shining, okay? And pretty much just enjoying everything you built for yourself financially too. Maybe you have a lot of savings now, or maybe you have a good resume now, and then you can show people, everything you've done and accomplished so far, okay, Scorpio? So there's a lot of things to be happy for at the same time. This month looks like you'll be on the spotlight at the end of the month, perhaps too, okay? But you will be going through internal conflicts, confronting internal demons, I feel. But with that energy of the King of Cups, that's gonna really help you heal. Okay, Scorpio? So let's see what Work Your Light has to say for you for this month of September for Scorpio. We have trust your path. That's interesting. Trust your path. It says here, if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So if you knew you would be supported in life, Scorpio, what is truly that you would want to do? Okay, so this will be a moment of contemplation of where you're heading in life, because you have this individual here kind of lost, but kind of knowing where they need to go. And I feel like you have an idea of where you want to aim, but you just have so many like responsibilities and things that you need to deal with that prevent you from truly following with what you really want to follow. But if you really trusted yourself, if you really trusted your path, and you knew you would be supported, what would you actually do in this path that you want to follow? Like, what are the steps that you will do? What are your goals? Okay, so that's really the challenge for you, is to really kind of understand your path in a much deeper level, understand your intention on this as well, and what would be the steps you would take if you knew that everything would be fine, if you knew you would be supported by the universe, let's just say, or by others. You knew that things would flow naturally for you. So if you just knew everything would be fine and safe, and you just trusted your path, what would be the actions you would take, and your goals? What would you do in order to pursue those things that you want to pursue? Okay, what would you pursue in the first place? Okay, that's the question for you, Scorpio. Okay, sorry, I got cut off. I hope you enjoyed this reading of September 2019. If you enjoyed this reading, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and leave a comment below. And I'm also posting a daily card reading on Instagram. You can follow me there. I'll leave the link below. And also, I'll be taking in personal readings soon. I created a website. It's still in the works, and as soon as it's done, I'll let you guys know so that I can start accepting personal readings from you guys. So I'll make sure to let you guys know about that. Okay. All right, guys. I'll see you guys really soon, and have a great month of September. Bye.